Hey everybody, it's Andy aka Max Rider. We are back with another episode of Minecraft. I wanted to show you all some of the progress that I had made. I've shown you this building. This one is new. It's more of a residence than anything else. First you have to step down into the building. It's built deep into the ground to keep cool air in. But then upstairs we've got another bedroom, and we've got a nice little balcony. You can see the sea from here. I don't know if I'll be putting... I think I'm going to... My plan is to run like houses along where this railing is, but they're going to face the ocean probably, or they're going to be set up so villagers either can't get in them or can. Okay, that makes not a lot of sense. I initially figured that I'd set them up facing the ocean as beach houses, that kind of thing, and there'd be no access for villagers, but there might be some access. We've got some apartments here. This area of town has not been opened yet to the villagers here. This is another tinker's shop, or a toolsmith shop. It's not quite finished, but we ended up with a very nice floor decorative floor pattern for this room. Plenty of beds and that kind of thing. I should move that bed. So that's where we stand right now, and we're going to get working on this area next. Alright, we've been making a little bit of progress, and I've been getting more zombie villagers made. Unfortunately, at the same time, we're also getting more nitwits. So there are 3 nitwits in the village at this point. Let's take a look at what's been done. We do have a symbol for Highwell Bay now, and that is this guy. We've also gotten Mason's brother. Neat, man. What are you guys doing in this part of town? You work in the other side of town. I've been getting more zombie villagers. I'm going to show you what little I've been working on. There's Abdul Hazrad. We've got apartments here. This little house is probably going to end up being... You stupid... Wait. Okay, how are you guys getting out? How? Okay, I'm going to have to gather them up. I think it'll be okay for a couple minutes. So... behind the temple there is a little garden for potatoes, because I like potatoes, and built a little house. It's actually a pretty good sized house there, and we've got another house over here for one person, and maybe we're going to put a workstation in there. I'm trying to think of what else I've actually been doing. I guess that's it. These 3 are the only ones. This wall's going to come out once I get more buildings in, but I need to build something along here, building wise, so that the golems don't keep getting murdered by skeletons at night. Alright, so we've added a row of houses to the exterior of the village. Let's take a quick look at them. Ouch! Now these aren't really meant to be lived in. They're supposed to look like beach houses and that kind of thing, but they will be actually empty homes. These have coverings over them and fence gates. There are no beds. There's just sleeping mats. But that's going to act as our wall for this part of the village. They face outward. I could have faced them inward, but I decided they would face outward towards the beach. They're beach houses, and there's nothing in them that the villagers should want or have an interest in. So that should allow us to not. So villagers won't be sleeping like right next to the wall. Okay, we are moving along very swiftly. Turn this area into a little plaza, lots of water. Another apartment. And this is interesting because it'll actually allow access to these roofs over here. Eventually whatever's going there. Let's see what else we got. Next I put in this guy to kind of hold down the far end of the village. Nice view from here. These trees will eventually go away altogether. I showed you this house. house either. It's just a little house. There's going to be something there. We got it in this farm for this plaza. This is just going to be a house, apartments, whatever. A couple of beds in there. Not too bad. And finally, a blacksmith with pigs. So Highwell Bay will have pigs and rabbits. Gonna try to finish this up today. We have another addition. Let's do that. These should be too narrow for the golems to get down. I'm not sure about this yet. I gotta figure out how to make sure they don't get here. Alright, we've added another blacksmith shop. We haven't put anything yet. I'm gonna do that slowly as villagers revive. This is gonna have lava in it eventually. Here's our way to the roof. Actually, yeah. I could almost put an archway here. I meant to do that with a bunch of these houses, was connections between them, and I just never got around to it. Get back up. Alright, we've got the last of our buildings done on this part of town and sealed up this end. We've got, this is going to be an armory. There's going to be a blast furnace there. It's pretty well lit. And this, I'm not sure what this building is yet. It's going to be living quarters. I'm going to put a bunch of beds in here. Essentially a hotel or something like that. We'll get it finished very shortly. I'm going to open up all these gates and let the villagers come back here if they want. So the main portion of Highwell Bay is done. All that needs to be done now is some of the more of the beach houses and that kind of thing. Oh, I switched those too. I don't know if I showed y'all. These have doors, and then they're barred on this end, so villagers can't get out. So they have two sets of doors. I did the same with this guy. See if anybody comes over into this section of town. What I should probably do. And then the other main thing I've done is I've tried to make it so that it's going to be kind of hard for skeletons to shoot the golems, or for the golems to get to the walls. These are some very narrow alleyways, and they're sealed up pretty well. And in this case, you have to actually go around a corner to get to one of the gates that leads out. There are no gates over here. So, I'm hoping the golems won't get themselves killed constantly. Because we've had a lot of damage to golems. For the most part, I'm going to finish this building up. I'll show you what it ended up looking like. Alright, so this is the last time I made any changes to this map. It's really hard to tell the difference, isn't it? Those are cactus now instead of trees. No difference over there either. It's almost impossible to tell because all the colors blend together. But you can kind of see a few of the details here. So, that is all the major construction on this village. I might add some more beach houses, or houses on the other side of that hill, so my golems don't get shot at by skeletons, or I might just light out there. Oh, I need to show you the Pig's Rest Hotel, or whatever it's going to be called. It's one of the biggest buildings in the town. Very open. Not a ton of beds, but enough to allow for some growth. So I'm hoping that I've got enough footage for an episode. We'll see. If so, thanks for watching, and I will talk to y'all next time.